we're going to get this kicked off. What's your name, young man?
Tanner Carroll.
Are you nervous?
Not really.
Not really. Well, I would be.
5.29.
He's got a fish that weighs 5.29. That's a big fish for the day so far. 5.29. That's a big one. Give him a big round of applause, everybody. Nice fish. Nice fish. Let's interview him. We got time. Is anybody else up there with a fish? No. We're gonna stretch this guy out. You weren't the one. Well, then you can tell us what he caught it on.
AC Shiner.
AC Shiner, boy. It's a long time since I heard that. Good job. Everybody give him a round of applause. All right, we got another fish, guys. Right now in the lead is 5.29. We got another one, and it weighs
3.7. 1.99.
1.99 pounds. Good job today. How'd you catch that fish?
On a jig.
On a jig. Casting it or flipping it?
Casting.
What size?
Quarter ounce.
Are you nervous?
No.
You're not nervous?
Just hard. Just hard.
10-4. We appreciate you fishing with us. Hang out. You're probably going to get in the money. The way it's looking, it's pretty tough. Good job today. So it's Bill, Bob McCarty, and Mike Castle, boat number 21. They got a fish that weighs 4.37. So right now that's second place. Good job. How'd you catch that fish today? Oh, wait a second. Let him hold it up. Hold it up. Give Bill, Bob, and them a big round of applause. That's a big fish. That's going to be probably get some money this afternoon. Wow, look at that. That's a big sack of fish right there anywhere. Very impressive. Very impressive. So far, leading the tournament is 5.69 pounds. That's getting ready to be taken advantage of.
23 pounds, 48 ounces.
23.48 pounds. 23.48 pounds. You guys got to hold them up. Everybody's going to want to know how you caught these fish. That's a very impressive sack. I've been all over the country fishing, and anytime you catch over 20 pounds, you've done something. There's a big fish. They're going to weigh that for big bass as well. That one was not the big one. That was their second place big fish, 5.26. 5.26 for their second place big fish.
6.47.
6.47 for the first place big fish. So right now they've got first place big fish, and you guys still got second place big fish. So
Somebody take a picture with my camera.
yeah, we need a lot of pictures. Impressive bag. 23 pounds. I didn't think I was going to see that today. Yeah, y'all go get up front there. Very nice sack of fish. Everybody give them a big round of applause. That's a huge sack of fish for conditions like today. Don't run off. We're going to interview you a little bit. We got some questions. We totally impressed here. Really, really, really good bag of fish. So, tell me your names again.
Greg Perry.
Andrew Sides.
Okay, so you got to come clean. How'd you catch them?
Well, we caught them flipping. It's been 15 years since I've been on this lake, and we used to fish this tournament all the time until I guess they did away with it. And we heard about the money that was up and thought, well, we'll go give it a shot.
Well, you did.
And you know, it's funny that they were kind of in the same place they were 15 years ago.
Is that right? So who caught the big one?
We both did.
You both caught the big one at the same time?
Well, no, I caught the 6 and he caught the 5 something.
So what'd you catch them on flipping?
We caught them flipping, yeah. Caught them all but one flipping.
Plastics or jig?
Plastics.
You want to talk?
Nope.
All right. So plastics or jigs, long ride this morning or short drive?
Long ride. Long grueling ride up through the narrow lake.
And half ounce jig or quarter? Don't hold out. You're already in the lead.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that for next year.
10-4. All right, give him a big round of applause. Over 23 pounds of bass today. That's a very impressive. We got Harless and Harless coming up here, boat number 10. They got a 5 bass limit. Is that right?
5 bass.
5 bass. Harless and Harless.
13.51.
13.51 pounds. Give them a big round of applause. That's the second 5 fish limit today. That's a really nice bag of fish. How'd you catch your fish today?
Caught most of them on a blade today.
A blade?
Yeah, early.
Is that another name for a spinnerbait?
That's it. That'd be it.
What color spinnerbait?
A white one.
White one. Do you catch them all day long or just this morning or just this afternoon?
We caught fish most of the day, all day long.
Did you make a long run or a short run?
We went up the lake all the way.
All the way. Did you change counties?
No.
All right, good deal. Well, that's a good bag of fish. Another big round of applause. 5 fish limit number 2 for the day. Harless and Harless. Good job. All right, coming in, boat number 19. Tanner and Burchett. Kenner and Burchett, I'm sorry. They got 1 bass today, and it's a good one.
5.07.
5.07 pounds. That's a good fish. Hang loose. We'll try to get an interview. He's got to get a bag. Come on up here. That's a good fish today. How'd you catch that fish?
Crankbait. We had a good little flurry. We lost fish at least that size, if not better. So if anybody comes in with a Livingston one's mouth, I'd love to see that fish, see what it looks like.
What color Livingston in this color water?
It's albino. I mean, the white with the red eyes. So we've lit them up the last few weeks on that bait, but just had some bad luck today. Couldn't finish it off.
Well, that happens. Well, that's an impressive fish. So did you make a long run this morning? Did you start out close, or how'd you do it?
We started down on this end of the lake, couldn't put anything together, so we ran all the way to the head, way up, all where it gets 2-3 feet deep, and got in something up there, and then came back, tried to finish it off, just couldn't do it. So
Did you catch the fish, or did your partner?
I did.
Did you cuss?
When I lost the fish, I did. Yes, sir. I threw an 8-year-old temper tantrum. So
Well, we know how it is if we fish, so good job today. Give you a big round of applause. Way to go. Boat number 3 is weighing now. It's Conley and Welch. They got 1 fish. 3.42 pounds. That's a good fish. How'd you catch that fish today?
On the bed.
On the bed, sight fishing. What color lure did you use to catch it?
White.
Jig or what?
Worm.
A worm. How long did you have to work it before you caught it?
About 30 to 45 minutes.
Did you cuss?
Nope.
You didn't cuss?
Nope. Didn't need to.
Good for you, buddy. Proud of you. Way to go. Nice fish. Boat number 7 coming up. I believe that's TJ and Cole McDonald. I know these fellas. They got a team days boat. How you doing, fellas? Good to see you. Good to see you. They got a 5 bass limit. How many you got?
I wish. 3.
3 fish limit.
Yeah.
Their 3 fish weigh 9.22 pounds. That's a good job. Give them a round of applause. That's tough conditions. We got one they want to weigh for big. Hold on just a minute. You can't leave yet. I got to know something. Who caught all the fish?
I was a good net man today.
How did you catch them today, TJ?
I caught them sight fishing.
Sight fishing. Did you have any more found, or did you just so you did have more than the 3 you caught found? Did you lose any?
Yeah, I lost 3 or 4 today, actually.
Did you cuss?
No.
Did not cuss. All right, give him a round of applause, everybody. Way to go. Good job, guys. Yes, sir. Boat number 2 is on the way up here. Preston and McCarty. I know these fellas. They got 1 fish. It's a big one. Looks good. You need to make Randy come up here.
He's embarrassed.
He's embarrassed. That's a nice looking fish. Who caught it?
I caught it. 4.24.
4.24 pounds. That's a good job. How'd you catch that fish today?
A buzzbait.
A buzzbait. No, he's lying. Did you cuss when you caught it?
No.
You did you cuss when Randy didn't catch one?
Yes.
So how'd you catch it really?
We caught it flipping plastic.
Flipping plastic. Did you see that fish on the bed?
No, sir.
No, sir. Okay. Well, good job today. Proud of the bass limit. $9.67 pounds for 4 bass. That's a really good job on a tough day like today. How'd y'all catch your fish today?
Got them all flipping.
Every one of them flipping. Did you go a long way this morning, or did you stay close?
About halfway.
Jig, plastic,
Both.
both.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna get much out of you, am I?
Uh-uh.
Did you cuss when you lost one?
No.
Did you lose one?
I missed some bites, but we didn't lose no fish. We fished good today.
Boat number 8 coming up. Longtime friends of mine, the Rice brothers, Jason Rice and Darren Rice. Good to see you, buddy.
I'm weighing this in because I wanted to come see you, Bill.
Well, I'm glad you came to see me. Let's see what it weighs. They got one fish today. 2.89 pounds. That's a good job. Let's take it. Tell me a little bit of something about what went on today out there on the lake.
Well, where nobody got to be on the water all week, I was kind of expecting a lot of fish to be up shallow, cruising. Lots of fish up on the bed. This morning I went straight up to Gullet Branch, and the water was probably more stained there than anywhere on the lake. And we burnt maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours in there. And by the time we finally made our way up to the upper end, I heard the Harless boys had some fish up there on spinnerbait. That's what I had mine on. But it was a little bit late. It was a little bit after that bite was probably already dying down. So.
Well, you still did good, so you made a pretty long run today. You didn't lose any fish. Not a lot of bites?
No, we probably had 8 or 10 bites today.
Well, good job anyway. Thanks for fishing with us. Y'all come see. Good job. Let's see what it weighs. Got one good fish today. It weighs 3.11 pounds. That's a good bass on a tough day, tough conditions. You mind telling me how you caught that fish today?
Look.
Luck. That's how it is when I catch them, I promise. How did you really catch it?
It's about 12 minutes after 4, and I lifted my jig up out of a tree limb, and I felt something different on the way down. Reeled down, and she was there.
What color jig you throwing?
One of them you throw out there and reel in.
A swimming jig or a flipping jig?
Just one of them you throw out there and reel it in and hope you get a bite.
Now look, you don't need to be secretive. You got one bass in the bag. That's
The one today, I was glad to get it. I heard them fellers weigh in while I was fishing, and it hurt my feelings. So.
Well, bless your heart. Well, we're real proud of you. Thanks for fishing with us, and I hope you're getting the money. Got a nice bag of fish coming up here. Boat number 22, Gerald and Fraley. How many fish you got? You got 3 fish in the bag. Got one real good one in there. Their 3 fish are gonna tip the scales at exactly. They're lively fish. What kind of boat you got?
It's not mine. It's my brother-in-law's, but he's got a Ranger.
A Ranger's got some pretty good live wells in it, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
7.73 pounds and 3 fish. That's a really good job. You mind telling me how you caught your fish today?
Caught every one of them on a football jig.
A football jig, so you were dragging it out deep?
Yeah. Well, we caught 2 of them up right next to the bank, and then we caught one out on the grass flat.
I see. So what time of the day did they start biting for you?
Well, the fog delay really killed us. We got on fish really early, and then we struggled the rest of the day.
I see. So how deep would you say the ones that were out on the grass flat, were they like 5 feet, 8 feet? What do you think?
We were probably fishing 7 to 10.
7 to 10. That's a good job. We're proud of you. Thank you for fishing with us. 7 pounds, over a 7 pound bag today on a tough day. Daniels and Denier coming up. Hey, boy, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. How you doing? How many fish you got?
I got 3.
They got 3 fish in their bag today. I've been calling them 3 fish limits because there's been a bunch of those. How you doing, Jimmy?
Pretty good. You doing okay?
Yes, sir. Did you catch the fish today, or did he?
He catches them every time.
He did? Well, that's all right. They got 3 that weigh. 9.23 pounds. Okay, it's been a tough bite out there. You know, one team so far has had a 5 fish limit. Did you guys lose any fish today?
Don't you always?
Well, I always lose every one of them. I come in with a lot of goose eggs, so
Had one good one on.
had a good one on. How were you catching them?
Flipping.
Flipping, no sight fishing?
No.
What's your name?
Scott Daniel.
Scott. Are y'all related? The Daniels brothers. Well, we appreciate you all fishing with us. The conditions are tough today, and some guys, you know, really, really struggle. So at least you got on the board. Hopefully you'll get a nice check. Thanks for fishing. Number 58. And that would be Grayson and Porter. Boat number 58. Grayson and Porter. How many fish you got today?
4.
They got 4 fish in their bag. That's a good day on a tough day like today. 7.18 pounds and 4 bass today. That's a good effort today. Can you tell me a little bit of how your day went? How'd you catch them today?
We caught all 4 of them on a jerkbait.
Jerkbait. You're the first person that's talked about a jerkbait today. Were they suspended, or you were letting the jerkbait float up?
It's suspended with about 20 foot of water.
20 foot of water. How deep do you expect the fish were holding?
Probably 10 or 12.
10 or 12 feet. Did you lose any today?
Not no keepers.
Not no keepers. All right, well, good job today. Way to go. I think you might be in the money with that. Boat number 61. Greer and Fletcher, they got one fish today. It's a decent fish. 3.06 pounds. That's a nice fish on a tough day. You mind telling me what you caught that fish on?
A jig, black and blue jig.
Black and blue jig. Well,
Color they make, isn't it?
it's the only color I like to use in this color water. Good job today. It's a tough day. We thank you for fishing with us. They got one bass today. 3.97 pounds. That's a nice fish. Van Hoos and Adkins, they got two bass. See what they weigh. Might be good enough for a check. $5.67 pounds. So tell me how your day went. How'd you catch these fish today?
Caught them on a spinnerbait.
A spinnerbait. Did you make a long run or did you stay close?
No, I stayed close and just hit the main lake pretty well in little pockets.
Did you lose any fish today?
I didn't lose nothing that would keep. I lost one or two, but I caught a lot of fish, but they just wouldn't keep.
Have you fished Paintsville Lake a lot?
I've been on it twice with the phone company boys down here at Foothills, just of the evening, but that's about all. But I like the lake.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming up and fishing with us. What do you think about this tournament? It's a pretty good tournament, isn't it?
It's a real good tournament. Good professional run, too.
Well, we thank you, Freddie. Come back next year and fish with us again. Good job. 5.17 pounds. That's a nice fish. How'd you catch that fish today?
Let's see, what did we catch it on? Crankbait. No.
Stumbo and Stumbo. They got one good one in there. Good job, buddy. One fish today for the Stumbos. $5.05 pounds. That's a nice fish. Did you catch that fish or did your partner catch it?
I caught that one. I got lucky and caught it off the bed and about 11:30 and went looking for beds the rest of the day, and that's what I ended up with.
Did you find any more that you couldn't catch?
No, I lost a fish this morning early, about 3 pounds, and that's the only two keeper bites I had all day.
So how long did you work that fish to get it to bite?
Well, it's kind of funny because the bed that I thought it was on wasn't its bed. There was a bed beside the bed I actually caught it off of, and I fished there about 45 minutes fishing the bed that I thought was that fish's bed, but apparently it was empty, and after I figured out where the fish was at about 15 minutes.
That's a good job. Did you say any bad words today on the lake?
No.
You know you get disqualified if you get caught cussing.
Yeah, I was all right today.
Good job, Taylor. Thanks for fishing with us. I hope it holds up for a check. Number 86 is coming up. They got fish in their bag. Bryant and Collins. I know you. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Got some nice fish in there. Let's see what they weigh. Two fish for 6.22 pounds. Now these guys here, they're in the college fishing league. Is that right?
He graduated a couple years ago, and I took over presidency for the UK bass team. He invited me to come fish this, and I've never seen this lake before, but we just wanted to come out, and it's for a good cause and show that UK bass team supports casting for kids.
Well, that's great. That's great. I really appreciate that. So, out of the day, how did the day go? Who caught the fish, and how did it work out?
I caught a bunch of short fish, and we had one that was close that we had to throw back, but he ended up catching both those, so you can talk about them.
So how did you catch the fish today?
We caught them all on a jig.
On a jig, flipping or casting or what?
We was all flipping, about 3 foot of water.
You see any on the bed today?
No. No.
If you get a check, are you going to give him any of the money?
1/3.
All right. Thank you guys for fishing with us. Good job. Ward and Day. Good for you. I like the last name Day. He's got one fish in the bag today. Where y'all from?
West Liberty.
2.73 pounds today for Ward and Day. So tell me a little bit about your day.
Started out slow. I think that fog kind of got us a little bit, just delayed everybody in the morning, and that morning bite was tough. But it picked up midday. We probably put 25 fish in the boat today, and finally got that one about 2:30
How did you catch that one?
on a jig, bad boy jig, Mark Southern out of Campbellsville, Kentucky.
So, were you flipping that bad boy jig or casting?
I was flipping that bad boy jig, sure was. Well,
Oh, you can't tell me he's got one fish and he's going to be all secretive
No,
about.
I'm just kidding.
Oh
I'm
no,
just
I got one bass and I'm not going to tell
no, I'm
anybody.
just kidding. Green pumpkin.
Green pumpkin. All right, good job today. We appreciate you coming out. Hope you get what it weighs. 3.14 pounds for Collins and Gardner. Tell me a little bit about your day. How'd you catch that fish?
Time one chatterbait.
A chatterbait. What kind of trailer?
Beaver.
A beaver. So I've never seen that done.
We use it all the time. It works.
Chatterbait with a beaver. Would you catch fish all day, or did you just catch them when you first got?
Caught a bunch of small ones.
You did? Okay, well, thank you for fishing with us, buddy. Good job. Boat number 120 coming up. Atkinson and Johnson. They got 2 fish in their bag today. 2 nice looking fish. $5.05. 2 good fish today on a tough day. How did the day go? Who caught the fish and how did it work out?
We caught one apiece.
One apiece, that's fair. So shallow, deep, what did you catch them on?
Seiko, the last one, that smaller one, and he caught his earlier on a spinnerbait.
On a spinnerbait. Did you catch any short fish today, or was it just a slow day?
A lot of fish.
A lot of short fish. So what do you think? You think the bucks are moving up first and the females are right behind them, and you just hadn't got a chance to get to them yet? Is that about right?
I think he's on the bed yet.
I got you. Well, we appreciate, I'm sorry?
2 or 3 more days.
2 or 3 more days, it'll be right. Well, we appreciate you all fishing. Good job. They got 3 good fish, guys. This is a good sack of fish for 3 fish. 10.49 pounds in 3 fish. They got one they're going to weigh for big. They're going to weigh one for second big fish. That's a good looking fish. $4.60 pounds. Good job today, guys. I know it was a long day. Did you guys catch fish all day long, or was it?
Quite a few, yes.
How'd you catch these that you weighed?
We were flipping.
Flipping all day, lay downs, rocks, whatever.
Yep.
Did you make a long run this morning? Or did you stay close?
No, we was about 100. We didn't make a long run.
Well, we appreciate you guys fishing. That's a strong weight for 3 fish. Good job. Thanks for coming.
All right, we ready to talk about winners? All right. This is going to be pretty simple. Is there any? Well, I know. Is there any question as to whether there should be any tension as to who is first place?
I don't think so.
All right. First place, coming from Bridgeport, West Virginia, the team of Perry and Seitz. Come on up, boys. Congratulations. Congratulations. We got one big check. We ain't signed it yet. Don's our treasurer. Get up here. Our $10,000 winner. You wouldn't happen to be fishing in a day's boat, would you? You lost $500. Sorry.
That's a blank check.
Well, we fill that in later. We digitally alter it. And now, I'll let you do this one because you're writing this check.
Well, guys, on behalf of Dave's Boat Sales and me, I'm proud to give you guys an extra, how much? $1,250 of my hard-earned money for getting big fish. Congratulations, good job. Really proud of your efforts, and first-class operation right there. Way to go.
Gentlemen, if you would, don't run off. We have to have the after-tournament meeting, so I'm sure there's something you want to take home. I don't know what that might be. So, all right. Second place with a combined weight of 13.51 pounds, Team Harless. Harless D&M, come to the stage. That's the Fitch boys deal. Thank you all. Get in here. Like I said, stick around. We'll have an after meeting, okay? Third place, and a late third place, the team of Crum and Stembo with a combined weight of 10.49 pounds. We got a blank check. Fourth place, again, stick around, we'll have the after meeting. Fourth place, the team of Simmons and Bryant with a combined weight of 9.67 pounds. Let's take a picture with the blank check. Stick around, we'll have an after meeting. In fifth place, with a combined weight of 9.23 pounds, the team of Daniels and Denier. Daniels and Daniels, did we just mess that up?
That's all right.
Oh, what? Tell me that I spelled it wrong. Done joyful. Daniels and Daniels. Sorry about that. Are you sure? Thank y'all. Right. Stick around, we'll have after meeting. Sixth place with a combined weight of 9.22. Team McDonald, J&C. Congratulations. Get in there. Stick around through the afternoon. Team number 7, Jenkins and Howard, with a combined weight of 878. Jenkins and Howard, 7th place. Congratulations. Happy?
Good job, guys. Good job.
Thank you. I'll stick around for the after meeting, okay? In 8th place, with a combined weight of 7.73, the team of Gerald and Fraley. They'll stick around for that. Combined weight of 7.18. In 9th place, the team of Grayson and Porter. Thank you for back to consistency. Congratulations. Congratulations. Stick around for the after meeting. And in the last 10th place, the last money position, with a combined weight of 6.22, the team of Bryant and Collins. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you.
Folks,
Thank you, boys. Stick.
I graduated 2 years ago.
Stick around, boys. We'll have the after meeting. And now the last presentation. Even though the one fish fell out of the top 10, it is still the second biggest fish. Pop Chevrolet is sponsoring the second big fish prize. And the second big fish with a weight of 5.29 goes to Mike Fitch. Mike, where are you? Congratulations. Thank you. Quick photo. Thank you. Stick around. If you're in the money, you can stick around. We got to have an after meeting to talk about the polygraph exam. You need to stick around too. And now I'm going to hand it back to you, Chris, so you can wrap us up.